Well, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Cheap and/or Discount Cheap Wine Review with me. Today, we're going to be switching gears here a little bit, because today we are going to be switching from Vandangi to the Franzia company. And as you can see, this comes in a much larger size than the last few editions. And this may seem a little light. Well, it feels a little light to me, but that's because I emptied it out. Because I don't like to drink my wine out of boxes. It makes me feel not so classy. So what I do to class this Franzia drink up, Franzia. What I do to class this drink up is I take the bag right out of it, right? And then you just, no, you don't just drink it right out there. That would be too, what am I, an animal? I'm not an animal. We're not going to drink out of it. So what I do is I take an old bottle from my last review, and I pop the top right off it. And then you take the bag, and you put a little nozzle right up to the bottle, and you just pour it right in there. Because from what I've gathered, you're supposed to pour your wine into a glass before you drink it. So that is what I'm doing right here, pouring my wine into a piece of glass before I drink it. Almost there. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost to the top, almost reviewing time. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. It's more satisfying than just popping the top off the bottle and drinking. You gotta pour it in there and watch it fill up. And in case you did not notice from the box, which I threw over there and I'm not going to retrieve again, this is another Pinot Grigio. And that may seem a little odd to review the same type of wine within such a short amount of time, but this one is from a different company, so it's got different standards. First of all, I can't do the straight bottle review like I have done in past, because it's from a box, and I have thrown the box over there. Or was it I threw the box somewhere? And I'm not going to be retrieving it because it would throw off my whole setup. But I will let you know it's from Franzia, and it is a 12.5 BV. And this one, it's about $18 after tax, but it is 5 full liters, and that is phenomenal. That is a cheap and/or discount wine if I have ever bought one. So now that I have it transferred to the other bottle, as you can see, this is a nice white palette. And let's go ahead and give it a little taste here and see what it. Oh, see, it's got that bubble. When I bought the box, I was not expecting a bubble. I was not expecting it to carbonate. But it did, and I was pleasantly surprised, because you don't expect a box to carbonate. This isn't Capri Sun, this isn't Ecto Cooler. It's carbonate. It's not quite as, it's not got as much sweet as the last Pinot Grigio, but it's still got a little bit of sweet. It's got a little bit more flat, not flat red, but it's got flat. But it's good flat. I guess I like the white flat more than the red flat, but it's still got a good amount of taste to it. And it's got a little bit of sweet, and it's got a little bit of that meh. Just that, yeah, you know, and it just tickled my taste buds right proper, and I enjoy it. I'm gonna take another little I mean, as you might have been able to tell, this is not my first drink, because this bag started up by about here, and now it's there. And that's a lot much for wine to come in. I didn't do that all in one night, ladies and gentlemen, and I would not suggest you do the same. I would suggest you do the same by not drinking all in one night, because that is an awful lot of consumption for one person one night. You gotta stretch it out over a couple nights. Ooh. See again. Not as sweet as the last one, but not bitter like a rare. It's just got good nice palate, a nice medium palate, and again for $18 for 5 liters at 12.5 BV, ain't nothing wrong with this wine. Absolutely ain't nothing wrong with this wine. So I would thoroughly, above all the others I've reviewed so far, suggest the Franza Pinot Grigio, a 5 liter $18 box. It can't do you wrong. It do you nothing but right. That's all I gotta say. It's good wine. I have been me. You've been a viewer, and I appreciate it. Whew. I almost forgot, ladies and gentlemen. I almost forgot. I'm supposed to give this a set of units. That's a thing that I said I was going to do, and I'm going to keep doing it. So I would say that this, what came from the box, I'm going to give it probably a 6.2 out of rating units. Not as good as the last one, but still pretty good. I guess maybe I should split this up. Taste wise, 6.2 out of unit. But price wise, as far as everything else I've seen in the liquor store, I'd probably have to give it a 9.78 out of 10. Numbers out of numbers. I like that. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with that, but it's still going to be numbers out of units. But it's a good high price rating unit. And, well, since you already seen the outro, I might as well be a gentleman and do it again. I've been me. You've been a viewer. And I appreciate it.